Hello, beloved. How are you doing today? The Lord is good. He's a good God, and He is faithful. Today, I want to talk about a couple of minor issues, minor things that I think we need to understand. One, don't be scared of God. Don't be scared of spiritual things. Okay, it seems crazy. It seems like a bugaboo. Seems like something gets in our head. We're like, oh, well, it's not like that. It's just we don't understand. It's as different as my dog's trying to scratch on the door to help me open the door. And they're trying to scratch, and I'm opening the knob. And we're out here, and we're trying to help God. And we're all doing it the very best way we can. But a lot of times, we're all in the way because we just don't know any better. It's like the Jews. I mean, Moses leads them down there by the sea, and the mountains are on one side, and Pharaoh's coming up to kill them. And they're all going, Moses, Moses, did you bring us out here to die? Weren't there graves in Egypt? Couldn't we just die in Egypt? A lot of times, the things that are scaring us or the situations that we're in are what God is going to use to bring us out of that. But we can't see it. It's just like my child, or like one of the dogs. One of the dogs got out. A little Yorkie got out a while back. And it didn't go very far. It got in the neighbor's yard, and it was completely buried in stickers. And it's just down here, and it's freaking out. We have to go pick it up and get all the stickers out, and then it's okay. But it can't understand any more than we can understand, and it's just above us. Spiritual is just dimensional. It's just above us. Don't make it a bugaboo. But all the stuff that's coming down right now on us, the Lord told us. He said these are the birth pangs. And Christians, and I don't know if they're Christians or not, but people are all over going, oh, God, stop this. Don't let anything happen. I mean, we want to pray. We want to intercede, I don't care if you're interceding for, what country. I don't care what they say on the TV. Intercede for whatever God puts on your heart. But realize the media is steering you to pray for this or pray for that. Seek the Lord. That's why praying in the Spirit is so powerful, because you don't know what you're doing. You could be speaking to the Lord and other things could be going on. They are the languages of men and angels. And it's a real thing, okay? So let's not be all fearful. See, the thing is that the fear clouds our mind. The fear, FOMO, fear of missing out, fear of whatever. Fear is why all these people do all these horrible things. People will murder out of fear, okay? And they didn't have to murder anybody, and there was no reason to fear. The fear has its own energy. Don't let the fear of the world eat you. Don't let it control your mind. In Colossians chapter 2, they want to make a prey of you. Okay? How do they do that? Ideas. They get in your mind. Oh, I got to do it. They're just, okay, look. They're going to kill us if they can. You need to understand that. Just be straight up with yourself. They don't have any love for you. Everything's okay right now. But see, they're always thinning the herd. Okay? That people in power get rid of people that are in their way. Because they have the power and they do it in hidden back rooms. It's just reality. It's never been any different, okay? But right now, the church needs to understand these are the birth pangs. They need to understand that God has, the children of Israel, has all of us between a rock and a hard place, and Pharaoh's coming. You think God didn't know Pharaoh was coming? You think he didn't know that all this was coming down? But this is our pupa stage. This isn't the butterfly stage. This is just a stage. You can't be killed. You can die. But the part of you that's breathed in by him, it's always going to be there. Now, it may be turned off or turned on. Are you a 1 or are you a 0? 1 is on. If you're on for Jesus, if you turn that on, let him have it. He's going to go in there and do his stuff. He's not going to stop. You have to make him stop. And then he still isn't going to stop. He's a gentleman about it, but he's always there. He's always waiting. Let him have his way today, and don't be fearful of all this shit going on. I don't want to die. Dude, my body hurts all the time. I am not a friend of pain, okay? But It's part of the reality. It's part of the reality of life. And this is the birth pangs. And you can't get the baby unless you let the birth pangs do their thing. He's ahead of it. Everything that you're seeing on the news and all the other stuff and all the stuff going down, wars, rumors of wars, the volcanoes, the earthquakes, the sun's going to micronova in a few years, all this kind of stuff. Oh, it's a surprise to God. He's so surprised. Look, I'll try to close with this. We've all seen these things in movies. We have the intellect to understand this, but our intellect has been clouded. We have been shit in by traditions of men and all the other crap the enemy put to make you think a certain way. If I can keep you in a mental trap, I own you. You'll never get out. You don't even know you're in a trap. That's how the enemy works. That's why the Bible talks about sorcerers going in the pit. You don't even believe sorcerers exist. Of course they exist. They run everything. They run all the big churches. That's for damn sure. The top churches, they either belong to the Lord or they're sorcerers. I'll tell you that right now. He puts those people in those positions, and they look really, really good. You know, Hitler ran everything because of bureaucrats in position. People like their little kingdoms, and they'll whore. They'll do whatever to stay there. But we don't have to live in fear. He is faithful. Whether you get this or not, this is reality. It's the way it is. You were made by God. You are a bespoke, insanely valuable thing that God had to kill himself to get you the ability to come back to him, because he fucking loves you, Adam. He adores you. And it ain't about gender. Adam, as far as God's concerned, we're one species. He doesn't care if you have boobs or boobs. It makes no difference. He doesn't care. Let him love you. The time's changing. You're either going to be crushed by it, or you're going to run into it and crush it. Run into the fray. Trust in him. Be blessed. He loves you. He ain't deserting you. He's right there. You just can't see him. He's literally right there. Let yourself be loved. All is best, beloved.